This video is a long time coming. What is up, fellers? My name is Joseph. Today we have a Going for Nuclear, the second episode. It's been a long time since I made the first one, and since I talked about the series to begin with. And I had planned on doing a lot more, and I talk about it, I think, throughout this video that I recorded. I'm a busy person. I work a full-time job, so I only get 2 days off a week, and I tend to try my best to fill those days with productive stuff, like doing chores, since I really don't have the time to do that during the week, since I work a weird closing mid-ish shift. So, and then on my days off, I typically, like I said, like to be productive, so I don't want to sit down and play COD by myself for an hour or two. And I talk about that in this video. I think throughout it, like I said, definitely at the beginning. I'm going to cut that part out, though, just because I'm recording this. But the reason I'm recording this now is because I recorded this video about a month ago at this point, almost exactly. It's currently February 27th of 2025. I recorded this January 29th of 2025. And I fully intended on uploading it that Friday of that week. But literally, I want to say an hour or two after I recorded that video and I was getting ready to edit it, the fire alarm started going off in my apartment complex for my building specifically. So myself and my brother and his girlfriend, because I live with both of them, we all went outside as well as the rest of our building to see what was going on. And the fire alarms went off for about 10 or 15 minutes. Actually, probably longer than that. But only about 10 or 15 minutes before the fire department showed up. Nothing was on fire, by the way. They just started going off, and we didn't know why yet. So the fire department showed up, turned off part of the alarm, and then they started checking apartments in the building to see what was going on. And also one of the apartment maintenance guys showed up, and it was after hours, but someone called him. And he went up to the third floor in our four-story building, and he said, "We got a leak in here." Shortly after that, we noticed that it looked like our apartment is on the first floor, so the third floor was leaking. And shortly after that, we noticed that it looked like it was raining on our balcony. And so I went to go inside, and I noticed that one of our sprinkler heads in the apartment was now burst, and it was leaking. I guess it wasn't really burst. It wasn't aggressively pouring out water like they typically do. But to make a long story a little bit shorter, what had happened was someone in the third story apartment was attempting to clean the fire sprinkler head for some reason, and it burst the head. And when it burst the head, it set off the fire alarm as well as all of the other sprinkler heads in their apartment. And those dump out several feet of water per second when they're broken. So it flooded their apartment. It flooded the apartment right below theirs. And then it flooded the apartment right below that one, which was our apartment. So for the next 2 nights after that, we stayed at a friend's apartment who lived in the same complex. And then we stayed in a hotel for the next few days after that, and until they said that our apartment was ready to live in again after they had torn up our carpet in the apartment and punched a hole in a lot of the walls, and they put dehumidifiers and industrial fans in there. So the day that we got to go back was the Thursday the next week, and it was because everything was dry, and they had re-stapled down the carpet and patched the drywall that they had broken. We took this as a golden opportunity, however, to move into a new apartment. So because of that, we didn't really or I personally didn't really have a chance. I had to unplug my whole entire setup the night that it flooded to get it away from the walls because the walls were leaking. So I didn't really set up my setup again for a little bit. I tried setting it up a couple of nights before we moved into the new apartment because it was my birthday and I wanted to game with the boys on my birthday. But because of the wiring and everything like that, and because we had packed a bunch of stuff in boxes already, I couldn't find my Ethernet cable, and that is important because my computer is basically a very expensive paperweight without it. So I ended up not being able to hop back on until the Thursday or Friday after we moved in finally, which ended up being like the 13th or 14th. And then, yeah, that excuses like I don't know, a few weeks at least, but it's been hell. So now everything is finally, we're mostly moved in now. We're basically moved in completely into the new apartment. I got my setup back. We obviously recorded the Black Ops 2 Nostalgia Tour video a couple nights ago. We have been gaming again every single night since I got back. So fingers crossed that no more floods happen to kick us out of our apartment for a bit again. And I will be able to hopefully get back on track with making this series as well as Sum of All Tears. We haven't stopped playing COD except for the few weeks that I couldn't. So, yeah. Sum of All Tears should be coming out again soon. I want to do Going for Nuclear a couple weeks in a row just because it was a series I said I wanted to do, and I've missed so many episodes so far based off of the schedule that I gave myself. But then after that, it'll be back to your normal scheduled programming, or however that saying goes. And then we'll have SOTs and Going for Nuclears alternating every single week. But yeah, that's going to be it. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Bye. I've considered trying other game modes for this too. I think like TDM might be a little less chaotic. I'm definitely not going to get this by playing how I want to play. It's going to have to be like I have to play slow as shit to get it. And I do like Hardpoint because, you know, the games last a lot longer. Gives you more time to at least get like higher score, but... Oh, he's stair glitching. But it might just be better here to like play a safer game mode, I suppose. I don't know what the ping is going to look like in that though. The player base for Call of Duty has dwindled quite a bit. I don't know if it went up or how much it went up by. Usually more people come back whenever a new season starts, but it does take me quite some time to find a game of Hardpoint even, and I feel like most people nowadays just play Hardpoint, so... Only eliminations counted towards the nuke streak. I think they at least count towards kill streaks, but it doesn't matter because they have a counter up right now. So, how did that kill me? Or not kill me, but how did that hit me? Read his flank that time. He's pissed. UAV for our troubles. Just always getting shot in the back by old Drix. You know, if that's how you want to play, that's alright, man. I would also only flank if I only used the Jackal, I guess. It's honestly surprised he's not just waiting for me here. Probably gonna get shot in the back by him in 2 seconds though. Tell you that much. I mean, I'm not having a terrible game, I guess. Not like the last game, but I'll try a couple games of TDM after this one, see what happens. Dude. I think if this Drix kid is a thorn in my side, I think if he wasn't in this game, I'd be doing a lot better. Because the rest of these guys just aren't even shooting back most of the time, I feel like. Am I doing better than him though? No, we're like on par. I feel like I'm kind of frying, but my team isn't even shooting back most of the time. This guy's just having his way with my teammates. Whoa.
Enemy UAV inbound. Hostiles have the hard.
Apparently the Jackal's like the best gun in the game right now too, I've heard. Must be why Drix here is using it, and everyone else using a submachine gun on the other team. Surprising, honestly. I feel like a lot of people were using the PP for a while. We're back to the old first beta weekend. This is all things should be, I guess.
Hardpoint is secure.
Guys using the aims, you just ripped me. Me personally, I am just not a... I think I said this in the last one. I'm just not a fan of the aims, honestly. I feel like it was really good during the beta, and then, like, I don't know, I kind of feel like it just fell off hard for me, at least, since launch. I don't even think they nerfed it. I just feel like they're... I don't know, maybe it was like the XM4 wasn't as good during the beta or something. I can't believe I just did that by accident. That guy's pissed. What's teammate? I also can't believe they haven't won yet. No siree. Oh, he's gonna drop 100. There it is, right there. Good for you, Drix. Right off the map. See you later, Drix.
Tango frag. Shooting at me, you got some balls.
Where's the other team? I don't know, I didn't kill that guy.
Requesting recon. Hostile dust.
Surprised I didn't nade myself right there. That was definitely I nade myself moment. I do that kind of shit all the time. Okay.
Claim the advantage. Now hold it.
All of a sudden we're winning. It's looking pretty good for us. Oh wait, never mind. Shouldn't have said anything. You hate to see it. Almost brought it back though.
Langley won't
We're
sleep.
outmatched. Pull out. Fugitives remain at large.
Not a bad technical first game. 90 and 55 with a 1.6. Don't think I went on anything more than a 5 kill streak that game because of this guy right here. This guy is snorting lines of G Fuel in between games. Alright. On to the new map. I'm gonna run an XM4 this game.
Kill confirmed.
Alright. Gonna mute that guy.
Work your frag list.
Let's see what we can do. On some kill confirmed. Usually only end up playing this game mode in the Mosh Pit playlist. It's not going good so far. And I am packet bursting again, so that's never a good sign. Or stuttering, I guess. I don't know if I'd even call that packet bursting. Shit on. Not his fault, I am using the XM4. The problem with like kill confirmed and TDM, like non-objective modes, that you end up running around for a long time trying to find people.
TACCOM, get me a UAV.
Did see the packet burst thing pop up that time. Play the outside of the map a little bit, you know what I mean? Alright. I packet bursted around the corner into his gunfire. This is great. Okay. This is really going very well. This is rough. I'm not gonna lie, this is rough. Okay, there's 3 of them there for some reason. And we spawned behind him. Love to see it. Oh, 56. Does that mean I hit it? How does this work? Yeah, the stuttering is fucking brutal, man.
Established above.
I like can barely play.
UAV inbound.
I don't even know if it's packet bursting or what it is that's causing me to stutter like this. This kid is still laying behind the car, I think, unless teammate killed him, but I didn't get the assist. So. Yeah, I am not having a good time this game. Not have won that.
Using scout pulse.
Alright. Love exploding cars.
Bringing in recon.
Yeah, I really hope that this stuttering shows up on the video. Like, if it's not the packet bursting thing, I'm pretty positive I know why. I know I said that in the first game, but my external hard drive, what I usually send my recordings to, is like full right now. It's fine. It's not full enough. Like, I could still clip things and it'll go there because those files are much smaller. But at least for the last one of these, I did it all in one recording. And obviously, if I'm just cutting or stopping the recording in between each game is going to last like at least 10 minutes, maybe longer. And that's going to take up a lot more space. So I decided to switch it to, I have another drive in my computer that I put in when I built it like 3 years ago. And I have not used it literally at all. So I decided to do that. So I don't know if that is affecting it at all with the way that I'm like recording. It's like saving to that drive, but I just don't understand why I'm so stuttery tonight. It's not like an update happened or anything like that, so the only thing that I've changed, like I said, is the fact that I'm recording onto a different drive, so I can only assume that that's the reason I am constantly stuttering. I heard him too. He was just holding that angle in the back of his spawn. That's insane. People who play Kill Confirmed in TDM are just weird, man.
Priming Semtex.
I'll get stuck. Oh, teammate killed him.
Your tactics are not working. Find another way.
TACOM, I need eyes overhead.
My nose is itching right now. I stuttered behind the door, and then I died because of it. I'm not just trying to make excuses. I really, really hope that it shows up on video. It's really hard to play. I will try restarting the recording onto a different drive after this game to see if it makes it any better.
Don't reward failure.
Okay, that was a rough game. I hate fucking Kill Confirmed TDM, but I'm gonna do another one for this video. And I'm gonna restart the recording. There it is, also Prestige Master. Look at me, I'm a fucking virgin. Cool beans, dude. Yes, while we're here, let's take a look at the stats. Combat record. Yeah. Lifetime. 5 days, 9 hours, 12 minutes played. Average eliminations per game, 45. 798 games played, 539 score per minute. A whopping 1.49 elimination death ratio. Positive win-loss is pretty cool. Highest streak 22, highest limbs per game 123. I think I did that in the first episode of Going for Nuclear, but yeah, there you go. Got one more game in this episode, and we're gonna call it for this episode. So far in this COD, it's really easy when assists count as kills. So, oh no shot! It reset my classes. It's fucking cringe.
We're winning. Keep it that way.
Why would it do that? Nothing changed. This is okay. I'll fix this. Slipstream. I want perk greed. And give me ghost. Oops. Oh, I guess we're using XM4. That's fine. I didn't switch my perks because I did that so late anyways.
Target appears outside.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna flip my classes like that. It's not like I actually prestiged or anything, I just hit a new level basically. Gunned.
In the lead. Stay on task.
His shit. Nice spawn. Literally watched them spawn right next to me. That's sick. Why TDM is so cool.
Located Tango.
At least like in hardpoint domination, there's like some rhyme or reason behind the way the spawns work, but in TDM it's just spawn them wherever the fuck you want to kind of thing, so kind of just gonna have to play like a little bitch, I think.
Engaging mover.
Oh, what an angle. He's pissed.
Incoming grenade.
Now they're gonna spawn behind me probably. Yep.
You thought this was
Oh, I reset my streaks too? Jesus.
taking a shot.
Claim the advantage. Now hold it.
Triggering scout pulse.
You're falling behind. Soldier. Keep it that way.
Scout pulse, standing by.
I think I'm in a really bad spot right now.
That's 5.
No. I mean, TDM might be the wave for going for this. I think I've known that for a long time. But at the same time, like, it does kind of suck to not, like, have a way to, like, properly read spawns, I guess, besides, like, just looking at where your team is, which is, like, fine. I mean, I used to play Call of Duty like that. I used to, like, only play TDM back in, like, Modern Warfare 3, the original one. I was dropping hella Moabs in that game, so...
Confirming kill. Enemy foot patrol.
Alright.
Target sighted.
I feel like I almost just like have to play scared, which is like not something I typically do. For the 12 people that watch our YouTube videos, you've seen some of Altiers. Just not the type of COD player I am anymore. Well, ever actually.
Tracking
If anything, I guess I am more like that nowadays, since I am ancient in COD terms. Been playing this game for a long time, man. I've been thinking about that a lot recently. Playing COD since 2003. About 90% of my life I've been playing COD. Crazy. And I somehow haven't given up on it yet. Keep on buying this shit every single year. That was a little bit spooky. Had some death twitches. Wow, these guys just start challenging and then just don't stop until they they win the gunfight or die. It's actually kind of like respectable. What's going on? I didn't do that. Let me go. That was weird. Just randomly hit an emote. Started Fortniting in the back of my spawn for some reason.
triggering scout pulse. Good effect on target.
Oh, this guy's been trying to drop shot the whole game, and it's just not working out for him ever. Actually, that's not true. I think he got me once like that, but...
Enemy is hit. That's 5.
I think someone's gonna come through here right now. No. I knew it was coming too.
Using scout
Hold
pulse.
the line, Crimson. This is
Body drop.
I'm out.
They never stood a chance.
45 and 13, first game Prestige Master. Didn't really get anything going. Got like most was like a 7 or 8 kill streak. But I got best play though. That's pretty cool. I would hope so. All these guys were not very good, so kind of like a breath of like fresh air playing TDM on like a small map almost. Like I don't know. Maybe I need to fucking spend some time in the TDM labs to get my gun skill back to where it used to be, before I try hitting hardpoint again. But yeah, it's gonna be it for this episode of Going for Nuclear. Like I said, next 2 weeks after this week, also gonna be going for Nuclear. Hopefully, unless I get caught up with something, but that probably won't happen. All my friends are not in Idaho, so probably definitely won't happen. But yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one. Laters.